Hey guys, Ernie here and welcome to the Paleo Hiker MD channel. Today we're going to tackle probably my most requested video of all time, a first aid kit that I take out when I go backpacking. Stay tuned and I'll show you what I take. Thanks for watching. I imagine the fact that I'm a physician makes people really wonder what I carry in a first aid kit, and I'm finally getting around to showing you guys. I have spent time over the last probably 2 or 3 years really refining it, and I'm pretty comfortable with what I take these days, so I'm excited to share it with you guys. You can look all over the internet and on YouTube and find all kinds of ideas for first aid kits in general, especially backpacking first aid kits or hiking first aid kits. So I'll take you guys through my thought process of putting this together. Now, we all work very hard on decreasing our pack weight, so there's no point in bringing the kitchen sink out there as a first aid kit. You don't want something that weighs 4 pounds. It just kind of defeats the purpose. So I have a very scaled down first aid kit that I take backpacking. Now, the common things that I think you deal with when you're backpacking are pretty straightforward. And because of that, I don't take a lot of gear with me. You'll see pretty quickly that I keep it simple, compact, and pretty minimalist. You don't need tons of everything. You don't need 10 of everything. Keep it simple. Let's take a look at what I bring. So I carry my first aid kit inside of this Granite Gear stuff sack. This is a little Sil Nylon stuff sack. It's not only my first aid kit, I also carry a couple of other things in there as well. I'm just gonna pull out these things and I'll show you individually what's inside of them. So we'll divide this into a couple of things. First is my medicines, okay? I do bring medicines with me, okay? We've got Tylenol right here, Advil or Motrin, whatever you want to bring with you, just an anti-inflammatory medication. I've got some Imodium, okay? And I've got some Benadryl, okay? Lastly, these are actually water purification tablets. I do bring them in this first aid kit. Of course, Tylenol you can use for fever, you can use for pain, any joint pain, you can use Advil, works very, very well. Imodium, obviously, you use for diarrhea. And Benadryl is great to have. These are 25 milligram tablets. They're great to have for any allergic reactions or anything like that. They really, really help out. Now, a lot of times you may be out there, and if you're not feeling super well, you don't want to get out and about too much. And that's why I go ahead and bring these. Every one of these water purification tablets will purify 1 liter of water. There's actually 10 of them in here, so quite a few. I keep all this stuff together in my outdoor medicine cabinet. Now, this is what I use for cuts and abrasions and things like that. First of all, in here, I have got a needle, okay? This needle sits inside of this little plastic bag, just a very basic needle, okay? You can use this to pop blisters, you can use it to sew things, whatever it might be. And then we go into the cuts and abrasions stuff. Now again, this is very minimalistic. I've got 2 things of triple antibiotic ointment. I've got alcohol pads, okay? There's 4 or 5 alcohol pads here. I've got 2 Band-Aids, and I've got some steri strips. Steri strips are very useful. They're basically very strong tape impregnated sutures that basically you can just use instead of actually sewing sutures. This will help you approximate a wound, keep it from bleeding. Works very, very well. You put one of these over the top and you put a little tape on top and it really stays well. This is all I bring for cuts and abrasions and it works extremely well. Again, don't pack a million of everything. You don't need 15 Band-Aids or 100 alcohol pads, whatever it might be. A lot of times if you're out there and you have a problem, you're probably gonna head in pretty quickly, so you just need enough to get you back to your car. Now in this bag, I have a couple of things. I have some basic moleskin, okay? And then I have Leukotape that is wound up. I probably have approximately 10 feet of Leukotape, maybe even 15 feet of Leukotape. I have a video recently, or at least I'll have one soon, on blister prevention using Leukotape, so check that out as soon as I publish it, or if I already have, I'll leave a link down below. This is all I bring for blister prevention. As I'll discuss in that video, I very rarely have any blister problems because of my Leukotape, but I do bring this as well just in case. 2 additional things, I do bring this small Swiss Army knife for a couple of reasons. First of all, these Swiss Army knives have extremely sharp little blade, and it's very useful in all kinds of applications from the standpoint of first aid. It also has these tweezers, which are extremely important. If you have a blister, if you have something you need to get out, those tweezers work very well. You can obviously just bring a pair of tweezers, but I like having this very small, super lightweight knife with me. Works very well. Now the last thing that I bring, and I do consider it part of my first aid kit, is my Spot Gen 3 Messenger. Basically it's a personal survival beacon, and ultimately a first aid kit is supposed to get you out of trouble. It can be simple things, cuts, abrasions, fever, pain. We have all that covered in our other stuff. But if you get into big, big trouble and you need the cavalry to come get you, you push this little SOS button down here, and as long as your service is activated, you will be found and search and rescue will come get you. So this is a huge part of first aid for me. It's one of the reasons that I can carry so little stuff, because I know if I get in big trouble, I can hit that button. Now, in case you're wondering what else is in here, this is just what I keep as well. I have a small fire kit. Okay, I've got some quick tenders, some survival matches, wax dip cotton round, and I have my small light my fire fire steel. Those things all go inside here. Now I'm going to take those out because we're going to weigh this to show you guys what my first aid kit does weigh without the spot messenger, obviously, but inside of this bag. So here we go. This is, as I said, the bag with all that stuff in it. We're looking at 2 3/4 ounces or 80 grams. Now that's not too bad. 2 3/4 ounces or 80 grams for a fully functional first aid kit for the woods. So there you go, guys. That is a quick look at the backpacking first aid kit that I take with me. As you can see, it's pretty simple. It's not a lot of stuff, and I keep it that way for a reason. It's easy to put together, it's affordable, and above all else, it's realistic. It's not one of those things where you need to bring everything out there and worry about every kind of problem. There's just not a lot of things that should happen to you when you're out there on the trail. And if something really bad happens, that's why you bring that spot messenger. That's the ultimate first aid kit. Now, I'll stress with you guys again, this is my kit. A lot of people have asked me specifically for this video. This is what I've put together, but it may not work for people. You may have things that you have to bring. You have certain maladies, certain medical problems where you have to bring other things. You may have a life-threatening allergy where you need to bring an EpiPen or something like that. You have to adjust for those things, and specifically for you. I do think this is a really good all-around first aid kit for anybody who wants to go into the backcountry and doesn't want to carry a bunch of stuff with them. Let me know down below if there's anything you would add or subtract. I'm always looking for new ideas. This is what I've come up with, like I said, over the last couple years, and I've taken this kit pretty much with me over the last probably year and a half, and I have just replenished some of the medications as I've used it, but otherwise it's worked very, very well. I'll stress again, my biggest advice, if you are packing your first aid kit, do not overpack. Don't take stuff for really uncommon problems. Stick to the things that are most likely going to happen to you. Make sure you can take care of those, and anything else that happens out there, you're going to have to do the best you can. So you guys asked for it, and there it is. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up down below. That really helps things spread across YouTube, and that is how our channels grow. We grow from likes, we grow from comments, we grow from shares. So do all that for me, that would be great. If you haven't already and you like this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. If you want to be the first one to know when I publish a new video, hit the ding dong bell and you'll be the first to know. I'm most likely going to be doing some more medical related videos later this year. I have some stuff planned, so stay tuned for that. Otherwise, stay safe out there, guys. Have fun, enjoy your summer, and stay tuned for more videos here on Paleo Hiker MD.